Henry, do you not realize you were fired? Yet you still have the nerve to come to work today? There was a reason you were fired. You're incompetent. I couldn't trust you with anything. Oh, you do know what incompetent means, right? Mr. Davis, I'm terribly sorry about that. I needed to leave the handover documents on your desk, but things were running late yesterday. With the amount of information, it took a bit longer than expected to put everything together. So again, I apologize that I had to come in today to deliver that. Were you able to check that all the documents were in order? Yeah, I saw them. I put them straight in the shredder too. What? Are you serious? Do you really think I can trust you to make anything legible? You're so incompetent that the best I can hope for is a 4th grade level explanation. But this time it was even worse than that. Like, did you actually expect us to use your documents that you prepared? If you can call that preparing. Believe me, I did myself a favor by throwing what you submitted into the dustbin. We'll have to do everything over now. But how are you going to take over for me this month if you have no idea what's going on? Those documents detailed everything, right up to the last week I was working at this company. All the names of my customers, contact information. Why would you dispose of important information like that? Oh, so now you think you can just tell me what to do, huh? Like I said, I'm not going to refer to your sketchy information. You've really got some balls talking all big and saying I made a mistake. Don't worry about me interacting with your customers. I'm gonna do a far better job with them than you. I can tell already. And I'm better off going about and building new relationships with all the clients. It's not like they liked you anyway, huh? Oh, is that so? Yeah, and what about the apology email? If you really had so much time to come to the office today, the least you could have done is write that. Apology email? And what exactly would that be for? An important client called me out for mistakes on documents that you were supposed to check. Don't tell me you forgot about those. Remember our deal with eNet Corp? There were mistakes all over those reports that they noticed, and now we're in deep. Hold on, weren't those supposed to be your reports? You were the one responsible for everything related to eNet Corp, if I recall. You really don't get it, do you? You were working as my subordinate, and as someone who works under me, your job was to check my work as well as yours. You were unable to do that, and the customer called me out for it. Come on, Henry, can't you see I took the blame for you here? If you had just checked the report, we wouldn't be in this mess. Mr. Davis, in all honesty, I just can't agree with you here. You're saying that a junior employee is responsible for checking his superior's work for mistakes? Maybe I'm missing something, but the last I heard was that the superior is usually the one checking the subordinate's work. Isn't that commonplace, Mr. Davis? You need to watch how you're talking to your superior, Henry. I'm the one who makes the decisions of what exactly my workers are responsible for. Oh, maybe you thought that all subordinates just decided their own tasks. Can you imagine that? An office run by incompetents like yourself? Ha! I'm already going to be leaving this company, so just let me say my piece. I'm sure you would allow me to do that, at least. I believe that you have no right to place responsibility on me for mistakes that happen based on your work. I was never told to check documents related to that customer, and now you're suddenly blaming me for it? Like, seriously, man? Hey, you cannot talk to your superior like that. Frankly, I'm getting tired of having to explain every little rule and intricacy of this position. These are all things you should know, but apparently you're too incompetent to realize your role in all of this. But now it's too late. Too bad, so sad. I held back from saying this for all the time I've worked at this company, but now that I'm leaving, I can finally speak honestly. You cannot be blaming whoever works under you for errors in your work. You are the manager here. You need to take responsibility for yourself. It's ridiculous putting the blame on a younger, less experienced worker. Honestly, I feel terrible for whoever is going to be working under you next. That's why I want to tell you that your management style is a joke. Just because I fired you, it doesn't mean I have to listen to you blabber on and on with excuses. And whoever the next person is that I have to manage, as long as they're more incompetent than you, I'll be in good shape. And the only one you should be feeling sorry for is me. I had to deal with your lazy butt this whole time. Thank God you're finally out of here. What I'm saying is the truth, Mr. Davis. If you really think about it, you blame your subordinates for everything that goes wrong at this company. Whether it's your own errors on your own documents or annoying office jobs and paperwork, you throw it all to the person who works under you. Oh, and what about the fudging of company expenses? You've been writing off everything, haven't you? Our company expenses are settled by myself and the other managers fair and square. Do you know you could get into big legal trouble for accusing a business of fudging expenses? That's a big claim to make from such a little man like you. I have written proof, Mr. Davis. It's all in the expense reports. Your weekly drinks with the other managers, putting up your family in hotels when they're in town, going to strip clubs with customers. All of that is written off as company expenses, isn't it? That's probably why that area of the budget is always in the red. Can't say I know anything about that. Besides, what's the problem with having meetings out of the office after work? We even invited you to a couple of those meetings. Can't you remember, Henry? You call that a meeting? We just kept ordering pitchers of beer and back-talking upper management. How is that productive in any way? And legality states that company expenses can be used for office gatherings, but what you used it for was far different. You and Mr. Eckhart went to Big Bob's Taquaria 17 times in 1 month. 17 times? And all on the company's dime? Let me tell you a little something, Henry. When you're manager, you need to do certain things for the company to succeed. You need to keep clients happy, keep employee morale high, keep sales up, etc. There's clear reasons to all of these things, which you clearly don't get. Well, it seems like you clearly aren't taking the responsibility for this either. Not that I'm surprised at all. I even saw some gifts for customers being written on the expense report, when it was clearly things that you bought for yourself. Potato chips, bottles of soda. Do those sound much like gifts for customers? I'd like to hear how you explain that. Well, I did buy those with the idea of giving them to customers, but just never ended up doing so. I've got clients who love that kind of stuff. I just wasn't able to make it to them in time, so I ate them myself. Another perk of being a manager, I guess. But you didn't bother to correct the expense report. Don't you realize you could get into real trouble for this kind of stuff? God, I'm getting tired of hearing all your false accusations. Everything is within the rules, Henry. Being a low-ranking employee like you wouldn't know what it really takes to run a company, which is why you're getting fired. I'm gonna say it once more, Mr. Davis. Do you realize that these things could seriously compromise your business moving forward? Do you realize that discussing business over enchiladas with my close work colleague is considered legal grounds for a meeting in almost any company? Stop before you embarrass yourself, son. By the way, any luck on finding your next job? It shouldn't be hard for such a shining example of an employee like yourself. Well, I'll make that all then. As for my next position, I'll be fine. Things will fall into place. I plan to work at this company for longer, so it's too bad it didn't work out. Honestly, I had real pride in serving my customers here, and I believed in the product. I guess it just wasn't meant to be. You had real pride, huh? In that case, why didn't you actually try to do a good job? All I heard from your customers were bad reviews. That's not true at all. I built relationships with all of my clients one by one. I was able to deliver them excellent service, and I stand by that. And all of those contact details were listed in the handover materials that I prepared. However, you deemed those as unacceptable. I believe that incompetent was the word that I used. I'll make by just fine without that garbage that you prepared, alright? Aren't you fired? Why are you still coming to the office, Henry? Just leave here and don't contact me again. I don't need your information or anything. Just leave. What the hell did you say to them? I'm serious. If I hear that you've divulged company information to any of our clients, you're gonna be in big legal trouble. Oh, Mr. Davis, I didn't think I'd be hearing from you again after the last time. Is there something you wanted to discuss with me? There certainly is. I just went to meet with one of your previous clients, Mr. Eldridge. Oh, yes, Hank. How's he doing? Not well, apparently. After he heard that you had left the company, he canceled his contract with us. You must have made some kind of side arrangement with him or something, didn't you? Side agreement? Maybe he just appreciated the service I gave him during my time there and was disappointed that I was gone? I guess we did build up quite a good relationship, me and Hank. No, that can't be it. You must have done something. Come on, spit it out, Henry. I insist. I really only did my job the best that I possibly could. If you're really suspicious of anything, all of the meeting notes are in the handover report that I left you. Oh, yeah, you disposed of that, didn't you? Tell me, was it something I said? What made him cancel the contract? There was one thing. I'm pretty sure that Mr. Eldridge wasn't a big fan of you, sir. Are you saying that he didn't like me? And for what reason would that be? I think it might have been the way you're always blaming your mistakes on younger employees. Clients see that, Mr. Davis. It's not just something that you and the employees themselves notice. And how would clients find out about that, Henry? You must have been the one to tell them, right? That's company information. I'd never. I'm smart enough not to do something like that. Then how did this happen? Well, you know how you would call me when you noticed a mistake? You'd always be yelling right into the phone. Customers can hear that. You're supposed to make those kind of calls on the low, Henry. What were you thinking doing that in front of your boss? I did try to hide the fact that my boss was calling me out over the phone, but they noticed nonetheless. I guess they just sensed that something was off between me and my boss when they heard the way we talked on the phone. They weren't wrong. And they all knew that it was you who was my boss. That's no secret. That's why you don't let on about any of this stuff. Don't you know that's just common sense in a company? You shouldn't let clients sense that anything's off. Frankly, I tried, sir. It's just my clients knew how hard I worked and really couldn't see where I was going wrong. So, I guess they just figured that it was you after all. I can't imagine how you became so buddy-buddy with these customers that it made me look like some kind of bad guy. Like, you do realize they are customers, right? They're not your friends as much as you might think. The only reason the customers got such a negative image of me must have been because of the way you were talking about me. What did you tell them, Henry? I didn't tell them anything. They could see it in plain sight. Me having to apologize for mistakes that were clearly on you? The look on my face after getting off the phone with you. They could just tell. Nah, I ain't buying that. You definitely said something you didn't need to. I bet you were just bad-mouthing me the whole time you met with them. Listen, I did go to greet them one last time and told them that I had been fired from the company. I also mentioned that my boss, you, would be taking over for me. Then I mentioned the handover documents and that all further business would be handled by you. That's it. Idiot! You were supposed to give me information about each client verbally, in person. You can't just write all that confidential information in some report. God, that must have been it. Because of your stupid decision not to fill me in on all of the client's preferences and whatnot, I didn't know how to approach them. This could have been avoided. What are you talking about? I'm really certain that I'm not the one acting idiotic in this situation. I wrote information about each client in detail and made every point clear so that you wouldn't have to spend hours and hours going over it. Why in the world wouldn't you look at that? Enough. It's too late. You set this up so that the client hated me for whatever reason, and that led to our company losing a valued customer. So, how are you gonna make up for this? I'm afraid it's out of my hands now. Well, I guess I could just tell you. Huh? Tell me what? I guess Mr. Eldridge might have gotten a bad impression of you when I told him everything that happened. I think the way I put it was, I was fired by my terrible boss, and he's the one that's going to be taking over my position. What did you say to him? You actually said that, like, in those words? Well, I may have made it a bit more colorful in the way I described it, but I was telling the truth. Never listening to what other employees have to say, spending company funds on your own private expenses, throwing responsibility on those under you. You're the definition of a terrible boss. What? Oh, and I might have mentioned that they may want to think about canceling their contract to avoid having to deal with an idiot like you. They also didn't appreciate the way I was laid off, with no prior notice. I can't believe this. You must have bribed them or something. Why would they just believe everything a lower-ranked employee like you has to say? Nah, unlike you, I don't take part in shady business money exchanges. The reason they believed me was, like I said, I built trust with them. I followed up whenever there was a problem and tried to work towards solutions together. They appreciated that hard work. You're saying just by doing that you won them over? There must be something you're not letting on. You could learn from them. I'm sure if you asked them why they appreciated my service, they would give you some pointers too. Me? Learn from what you were doing? You really are nuts, aren't you? A little favoritism from customers and suddenly you're some kind of people-pleasing customer expert? Newsflash, buddy, you're jobless. Oh, about that. Just before this, I got quite an interesting call from our area manager. Mr. Harold? Yeah, he actually said that he was surprised that I had been fired. Also, on the notice that he received, it said that the reason I left the company was due to me quitting myself and not being fired. But I affirmed with him that that wasn't the case in the least, and that I would be happy to discuss a possible return to the company. Huh? A return to the company? Yes, and it looks like I'll be able to take a more important post there as well. What? How is that possible? I fired you. I wouldn't act so surprised just yet. He also told me that you'll be getting demoted. Demoted? Are you kidding me? It seems Mr. Harold got in touch with some of the customers and heard some unfavorable reviews of the job you were doing. Not to mention, a lot of customers were livid when they heard that my job was being taken over by you. So, you're taking over my job then? What the hell is going on? Not so fast. I also took the liberty of telling Mr. Harold about the expense reports that I'd gone through. Needless to say, he was less than pleased. Outraged, even. Oh my god. Why did you have to go and do all that? How could you be so stupid? Oh, I'm getting a call from the head office right now. That must be Mr. Harold. Well, him or one of the other higher-ups. You might want to answer that. Listen, Henry, do me a solid here, man. Just tell him everything was a lie and I'll let you off the hook for everything. Come on, I'll even throw in some extras. You like sports. I've got tickets to any team you like. Good one. Well, Mr. Davis, I think you learned a valuable lesson through this whole debacle. You might want to look in the mirror before you label someone else as incompetent. That person just might become your boss. Following that, Mr. Davis was contacted by the company and grilled on the shady business expenses that he had been racking up. With receipts as proof to show that he'd really been using company funds for personal expenses, he was promptly fired from his role as manager. The company had no choice but to take Mr. Davis to court. There, he was charged with unlawful use of company expenses and forced to pay back every cent of what he had spent. Henry, on the other hand, was able to take on a higher-up post in the same company that he had been unjustly fired from. There, he was able to contact and get back the customers that had been lost, leading to high praise from his new boss, Mr. Harold. I guess Henry wasn't so incompetent after all. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment. Bye.
Hey, Jack. You got a nice fiancée, you know. She's a real good girl. Excuse me. What the heck is this message about? It's about the fact that your precious Mary is pregnant with my kid, little bro. What? Is this some kind of messed up joke, man? Not at all. Just thought I should let you know so that you can cancel your wedding plans. In fact, it doesn't even really matter if you do or don't, because we already went ahead and got married. What? What are you talking about right now? No, this can't be. What is this? My head is spinning. This can't be happening right now. Ha, I bet you never saw this coming, did you? Tell me, Jack, does it hurt knowing that your older brother is so much more of a man than you will ever be? We've been seeing each other so long now in secret. It was all happening right under your nose, and you never even knew about it. I bet you feel like a massive loser now, don't you? I mean, really. You think any girl would ever like you just because you went to a fancy school and got some good grades? Get real, you little shrimp nerd. You piece of trash. So you two snuck around behind my back and then ran off and got married? Is that what you're telling me? That's right, you little loser. No way Mary would ever prefer some little weakling like you over a true Chad alpha male like me. You never even stood a chance. I don't even know how to put into words how upset and disgusted with you I am right now. Whatever. I don't need you or her anyways. I'll be fine. Oh, really? Are you sure about that? Sounds like someone is having some trouble coping with reality. Do whatever you want. I don't care. I just want you both out of my life. Come on now, little bro. You can't be such a sore loser. Especially when you were competing with a based male such as myself. Good luck finding a girl that would date a wimpy little beta male like yourself. Jack, you have really got some nerve. Do you know that? Just what the heck do you think you're doing, showing your face at my company? There's no way I'd work with a loser like you. Oh, Dylan. What has it been now? Like 3 years? Shut up, nerd. Just answer my question and only speak when spoken to. Now, I'll ask you again. Just what the heck do you think you are doing bringing your sad loser self to my workplace? Huh? Just shut your dumb mouth and tell me what I want to know. You want me to shut up and answer your question? Sounds pretty hard. Not as hard as my fist in your gut, you dweeb. Now, answer the question. What am I doing working at this company? I think I should be the one asking you that question. Have you ever thought about using your head, Dylan? You just got this job. I've been here way longer than you. Did you think I was hired immediately after you were or something? Or are you really just that self-absorbed? Actually, what am I talking about? Of course you are. What did you just say to me, you scrawny little beta cuck? Are you trying to tell me that you've been here longer than me? And he finally puts it together, ladies and gentlemen. It appears even apes can figure out the basics of paying attention to their surroundings if they really try. Actually, that may be too hard on apes. But yes, Dylan, to give you a little refresh on some of the basics of your own little brother's life, I have been working here at the same exact company for years, ever since I graduated from my university. In fact, I've been here long enough that I'm chief clerk here. You're the what? I don't even know what those words mean. Don't try and make up fake jobs to one-up me. I know you have an inferiority complex, but you know that I can see right through your little make-believe lies. I'll give you one warning out of a professional courtesy that I really think I in no way owe you. So listen very, very carefully to the next things I say to you. I may work in a different department, but I am in a position leagues above you, so I would be very careful with how you talk to your superiors. What did you just call yourself? Get real. You'll be my superior when it rains cats and dogs. And I just checked the forecast. sunny skies for me. You only got this job because you were a valedictorian of your fancy college. If it wasn't for that, then no one would want anything to do with you. You're just jealous of me because I didn't waste my time going to some weak beta university where they tell you how to think. Instead, like a true alpha, I carved my own path. Well, I don't know if no one would want anything to do with me. But yes, you're probably right that being the valedictorian of Stamford didn't hurt my career options. And where did that blazing path lead you to again? Weren't you pretending to be blind to try and get people to give you money just a few months ago? A pea-brain like you would never get it. A true man doesn't need certifications or an education. This is why you'll never understand the true grinder mentality. I purposefully handicap myself because it's the only way to challenge myself. You really don't understand anything. And besides, the blind thing was just to prove that a true Sigma like me can manipulate any of these dumb Omegas. Dylan, if you really applied yourself, you could probably make something of yourself with your GED. And there are plenty of job programs that would give you training that would apply to other careers too. You have some real options if you just took the time to look. You don't need to go to college to be successful. There are trade schools and apprenticeships. You don't have to live your life like this, you know? Shut up, you stupid little punk. You don't know anything about the true grind set. Like I would take advice on how to live from an NPC corporate drone like you. Dylan, I don't know why I am bothering trying to warn you a second time. But I really hope you haven't been talking about that alpha, beta, grind set, chat, whatever nonsense around work. I think you might be in danger of seriously pissing some people off here. People who could make some pretty key decisions about whether you have a job or not. Just be a little more careful about the things that you say and do while you're in the office. Do you understand what I am saying to you right now? Hey, idiot! We need to talk. Hurry up and answer me! Dylan, we are at work right now, and office rules clearly state that private conversations on the phone are only to be had on your own time. What do you want? This better be good, or else I'm putting my phone back down. You have to tell me, bro. I gotta know. Who is that foxy lady I keep seeing around here? Dylan, I really don't even know where to begin on this one. I'm talking about the 10 out of 10 Stacy I saw bringing you your lunch when we were on break. Who is that hot piece of tail? I am going to assume that you are talking about Maggie. She is Max's daughter. I would warn you to be very careful about whatever you say next about her, but you literally already blew it. Yo, what? You mean you have that sexy broad making you lunch and bringing it to your desk? What is wrong with her? Dylan, do you have a single ounce of self-awareness in your body? Besides, that lunch wasn't for me, I'll have you know. Let me explain this to you so you stop making so many assumptions. This morning, Max forgot his lunch, so his daughter stopped by on her way to grad school so that she could give her dad his food. Anyways, she happened to run into me at the entrance of the building and told me she was in a big rush to get to one of her classes. So she was just asking me to deliver it up to her dad, the company president. That's the whole story. Damn, I knew she looked young. But now you're telling me that sweet little thing is in college? I guess that means I have the green light to work my magic on her, huh? Dylan, whatever you are thinking, I am imploring you to not follow through. Things will end very badly for you otherwise. I am being so serious right now. Shut up, nerd. How many times do I have to tell you to shut up? If I want your opinion or advice, I'll ask for it. But I won't because it goes against the grind set mentality to ask for help. I just know that you have very little, shall we call it self-control, rational thought, basic putting two and two together when it comes to women. But I am telling you to just please, please, please do not go through with whatever you are thinking right now. That girl is Max's only child and he loves her like nothing else in the world. If anything happens to her, I really can't guarantee what is going to happen to the person who caused it. And besides, as I seem to recall all too vividly, you already have a wife and son anyways. And that, little bro, is why you will never achieve the alpha grindset mentality. Are you Sigma or Alpha? At least be consistent with your own garbage system. Dylan, are you serious? We are still on the clock. Where did you run off to? Listen here, nerd. You can't control a force of nature, so don't even try. We are in the middle of work. Well then, why am I in the middle of walking around and doing whatever I want then? Just get back here and do your job or there could be serious consequences for you. You do know that your supervisor can punish you for just getting up and leaving, right? Oh, what? No way am I going to let that beta twerp try and come at me. I am being serious. You could be fired. Do you want to lose your job when you just started? Once again, showing your total lack of dedication to grinding for what you want. I've already solved that problem. No way I'll ever be fired now. What could you possibly be talking about now, Dylan? Do you really think anyone would be fine with you just not doing your work? Bro, you gotta chill. I got it all figured out. You're gonna be doing my work from now. This is a direct order from the next president of your company. So you can't say no or else you'll be the one punished. What are you even talking about right now? Have you just finally lost your mind? Is that what this is? Or have you really somehow deluded yourself into thinking that you are somehow going to be the next president of this company? It's no delusion. It's the power of the grind set. And my first directive as Sigma-in-Chief is going to be to call weaklings like you who think they can try to boss me around. I think you really have gone crazy now. I can't help you, Dylan. Enough out of you, nerd. I'm turning off my phone now.
Good evening, Jack. Do you have a minute to talk? I hope that I am not bothering you right now.
Oh, Maggie. Hello. It is nice to hear from you. Yes, I can talk right now. Is something the matter? What can I do for you?
I really am sorry to be messaging you like this so suddenly, but I just had a question that I really wanted to ask you.
Oh, that is no trouble. Please don't worry about it. What is on your mind?
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but it's about your older brother. I think his name is Dylan?
Oh, God. I am so sorry that you have had the displeasure of meeting him. What did he do?
Well, he is a married man, right? I'm pretty sure I've seen him wear a ring. Sometimes, anyways.
Yes, he is very much a married man. He even has a kid.
Well, I think that he might be dating my little cousin right now.
Oh my God. You have got to be kidding me. It just never ends with him, does it?
I hate to make assumptions, but I take it he does this kind of thing somewhat often. Anyways, I really don't think that she has any clue that he's married.
Maggie, I cannot apologize enough for how stupid Dylan is. Ever since we were little, he has always been such a strong-headed idiot, always thinking he could do whatever he wants. Even now, it seems like he's slacking off and causing trouble for his co-workers. He's been a horrible fit, and I always feared that he would do something bad, but never imagined it would come to this.
Well, I was planning on talking about the whole situation with my dad so that we could try to come up with some kind of plan on how to deal with this big mess before it gets too far and my poor cousin gets hurt. Well, any more than she is going to after all of this. Anyways, once we come up with something, there might be a role for you as well. So we're counting on your help to fix this.
You're right. We've got to do something. That was smart thinking to bring this up with your dad. But okay, I'll leave the planning up to you. Just let me know how I can help. And again, I just can't apologize to you enough for any pain or trouble that my idiot brother has or is causing you right now. I promise you that I have nothing to do with him. And, unfortunately, I'm somehow cursed to have him follow me no matter how badly I try to pry him out of my life. Hey, cuck! We gotta talk! I see you're still refusing to get any of your work done while you're at work. What is it? What could you possibly want now? Where are you? You want to know where I am? Normally, I would never tell someone like you that kind of info, but I guess I can let you in on it. I'm at a certain hotel with a certain someone right now. You're what? So, you're not even at the office now? Let me guess. You're with Carly right now, aren't you? Maybe you're not as stupid as you look, you stupid nerd. Or maybe you're just picking up on it faster once it happens to you the second time. Looks like I stole something else from you. You have to stop letting that happen. Dylan, what on earth are you talking about now? I literally have no clue what you're saying. Don't blame you, double cuck nerd. Carly just told me that she is pregnant. And guess whose kid it is? That's right, mine. Again. Another one of your women, pregnant with my kid. It just keeps happening, doesn't it? Wait, Dylan, I thought you were married to Mary. What happened to that? I mean, you two have a kid together, don't you? What are you going to do about that? You're going to be in some big trouble. Oh, her? Yeah, you can have her back. I don't need her anymore. What? Dylan, you can't just throw people away like that. That is psychotic. Shut up, you little freak. Don't talk back to your alpha older brother. You take back your old woman and her kid too. I'm done with them. I've leveled up far beyond them. Dylan, what are you saying right now? Have you actually lost it? The world does not work according to this messed up little hierarchy you got from your mentally ill online friends. My blue-pilled and not-based little bro. Anyways, once Carly and I get married, then I'll be the next company president. It's all figured out. I don't need Mary and that dumb little baby anymore. You thought that you had seduced Max's daughter and tried to keep her all to yourself so you could become the president. But you forgot that you'll never even be half the man that your older brother is. That's why she fell for my charms, just like Mary did, and is going to be having my kid, also just like Mary. Damn, I'm good. Anyways, Mary was getting on my nerves, and once she figured out that the only reason I ever talked to her was so I could cuck you, she didn't really like me anymore. Whatever. Her loss. So, sorry. I guess I ended up doing all of that for nothing. At least you learned your place. At least for a while. That's why I had to come back and smack you down to where you belong. Oh my god. Dylan, how long are you going to live your life like this? You know that everyone just thinks you're a pathetic creep, right? Nobody in the real world takes your messed up views on masculinity seriously. And if they do, they probably have something seriously wrong with them, like you. You realize you've been busted once again by the superior Chad Alpha. So you turn to attack on my character and on truths that you're not ready to face yet. Such a classic beta cuck move. You never stood a chance against me. And now that I'm going to be the next company president, you'll always be beneath me, where you belong. Dylan, do you even know what the word cuck means? Mary and I weren't even married. You literally only know that word because of how much time you spend on the computer. Let me explain a couple things to you that might clear some of this up. Pay attention. Or not. I don't really care. But I am going to tell you what is going on. Okay, Beta. I'll listen to you finish your tantrum. I'll tell you what's wrong with all of the things you've said. One by one. Go on then, nerd. I'm waiting. First of all, I was never ever trying to be the next president of the company. Do you understand that? So then you're telling me that you never even tried to get with Carly? You never even reached close to the heights that I've achieved? I'm not even dating anyone. I don't have anyone I like and have been focusing on my career instead. What are you talking about, you pathetic excuse for a man? You just can't get anyone. But let me guess. You saw me talking to a girl at the entrance of the building and you just instantly assumed that the two of us were dating, didn't you? And what if I did? Well, we went to the same college and knew each other and hung out through there every now and then. But we never ever had any kind of romantic relationship. I was being honest with you when I said that she only came to drop off her dad's lunch. That's fine. This changes nothing. I'm still going to be the next company president since Carly is my woman now. Except that Carly's not the company president's daughter. Wait, she's not? That was going to be the next point I corrected you on. Carly isn't the girl who I was talking to that day. You're just trying to trick me, you beta nerd. Nope. Max's daughter's name is Maggie. And you call me crazy? His daughter is Carly. You think you're so smart, but you don't even know her name. Actually, Carly is Max's niece, not his daughter. That. Shut up! You don't know anything. That's right. I heard that you waited around the campus, and that's when you approached Carly. She's actually not even a student. She happens to live near the campus. Of course, since they are related, they look similar, so I can see how you made the mistake. I didn't make any mistake. By the way, as for Carly's dad, he's just a run-of-the-mill gambling addict. And Carly is a bit of a wild woman who is known for keeping a couple lovers at a time. You're lying. You just can't handle the truth. Right? Think what you want. But I don't see how your connections to either of those people is going to make you the next company president. No! That can't be! Anyways, that's why you're an idiot. Plain and simple. But I was supposed to be the alpha of the company. Well, now I guess you're just the omega, huh? And also probably fired. Fired? Well, your trial period at the company is about to run up. Usually that period is just a formality, but you've proven yourself to be an employee who doesn't work and just causes trouble for others. But I have the grind set. And how far has that gotten you? I was just grinding. You still don't seem to get it. No one else is buying into this little worldview that you seem to perceive every interaction through. Wait, bro, you can't fire me. I just got this job. I don't have anything else. Well, you should have thought about that before you acted the way you did. By the way, Max is here and has been reading all of these texts as they come in. It is not looking good for your performance evaluation. Bro, you've got to help me. I need cash. I can't afford all these child support payments. Wow, you and Mary already got divorced? Well, have you tried grinding harder? No, bro. Come on. This is serious. Look, how about you get back with Mary, take the kid, and then we'll all be even. Like nothing ever happened. You know, I think I'll pass. You wanted to try and steal this girl from me so badly, and now you have 2 kids out of it. In fact, Maggie told me that Carly is going to start demanding you pay up too. What? Why would she do that? Because you got her pregnant while you were married to someone else? But I don't have a job. Mom and Dad don't talk to me anymore. How am I supposed to keep on living like this? I don't know. I'm sure there's another made-up type of male you could classify yourself as now, though. Anyways, see ya. After DNA tests confirmed that Carly's son was also Dylan's, he was made responsible for paying child support on 2 kids. neither of whose mothers wanted anything to do with him anymore. Apparently, Dylan did manage to find a part-time job, though. Now he spends his days living in a tiny apartment, barely making it day to day so that he can afford his child support. Whenever he talked about the grind set, he always made it sound like it was just about making things more difficult for yourself. If that's the case, I have never seen anyone more exemplary of that than Dylan.
Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
Benjamin, I have never been this disappointed in you before. I thought you were stuck to your desk, studying like there was no tomorrow. What? Were you pretending to study this whole time or something? How could you fail your exam? You don't even have the right to want to become a doctor at this point. Just give up.
I'm really sorry, Mom. I promise I really did try my best. But throwing hot water on me, that is just going too far. I could have gotten seriously hurt.
Look at your older brother. He's such a brilliant young doctor. And yet you can't even get into medical school. You guys are siblings and yet so completely different in terms of your capabilities. I don't understand. Don't you have the same DNA? You should be ashamed of yourself. What a disgrace to our family. You make me look bad.
I know how badly you wanted me to get in, but you don't have to kick me down just because things didn't work out. I even had to work while studying so I could pay for Andy's school fees. Having to prepare for the entrance exam while having to work was a lot to handle.
Our family is dealing with a lot of financial difficulty right now. There's no use in complaining about having to help out. Everyone has to work and study at the same time. That's just how it is. Stop acting like a victim, like you're the only one who's having a hard time around here.
Okay, fine. Maybe you're right. But I need to tell you something important, Mom. It's something I've been wanting to tell you for a while now, actually. It's about my future.
I have no interest in hearing about your worthless future. Just so you know, I won't be taking care of you any longer. A disappointment like you with no future is no longer needed in our family. Get out. You're on your own.
What? Are you seriously telling me to move out?
Of course. You're actually surprised. What did you expect? Don't try to contact me. I don't want to talk to you ever again. Let's cut ties. We are no longer a family. You don't deserve to be here.
I can't believe you would say that to your own son. How could you do this to me?
Oh, how annoying. I just wanted two accomplished sons like your brother Andy. Where did I go wrong in raising such a good-for-nothing son? You were supposed to turn out like your amazing father. He's accomplished so much. What is wrong with you?
I said I'm sorry. But I'm just gonna be honest. I don't really know how accomplished my dad was, but I don't really care. I don't want you to pressure me and Andy to live up to your expectations anymore.
My expectations? I can't even expect someone as stupid as you to live up to anything! Anyways, I won't be coming home tonight. You better pack up your things and leave before I get back.
What? This is all just too sudden.
That's what you get for being a disappointment. I don't want to see your face ever again. Do you even know how much I'm sacrificed for you up until now? And this is how you repay me, with your pathetic failures.
That's why I needed to talk to you about my future. I actually have a dream of my own. Didn't you tell me that a long time ago you wanted to become a singer, and that you left your parents' house after they didn't approve of your decision? But then you met Dad, and you ended up getting married and having kids.
What does that have to do with anything? Dreams are for fools. It's better to face reality as soon as you can. I know for sure that the only time for dreams is when you are sleeping. That's why I really wanted you and Andy to become doctors like your father.
I promise, Mom, I won't let you down. I've been thinking about studying abroad, actually.
Are you kidding me? Are you stupid? Studying abroad? So that's how you're gonna run away from the reality of your failures. I really didn't think you'd grow up to be this stupid.
No, I'm not running away. This is something I really want to do. I've been wanting to do this for a while now, actually.
Whatever, I don't care. You're not my son anymore anyways. I could care less about what you decide to do from now on. You're no longer a part of this family, all right? You go chase some empty dreams and don't come crying back after you fail. There's no place for you to come back to.
Don't worry, that's not part of the plan. I intend to take full responsibility for my decisions. I've really thought all of this out very carefully. That's why I also wanted to originally talk it out with you and see what you thought, but you won't listen to me at all.
I'm busy with my own life, okay? I don't have time to listen to you babble on about some pipe dream you have. Even if you hit rock bottom, I won't save you. Now, hurry up and get out of my house.
Fine, I'll move out.
Get out of my life, you incompetent disappointment. Never show your face around me ever again.
Okay, I understand. Goodbye, Mom. Hey, are you really gonna study abroad? I didn't know you had it in you to chase your dreams and whatnot. What can I say? I'm proud of you, little bro. Oh, so you heard it from Mom. That's right, I decided to go after my dreams this time. I won't be following your footsteps any longer. I see. I think you made the right decision. I'm also chasing after my dreams, but I definitely don't regret it for a single second. I mean, there's definitely a lot of challenges along the way, but at the same time, I feel alive, and like I'm living my best life, you know? It's all worth it in the end. I think we're a little different. I'm not prioritizing my dreams at the expense of those around me. You really did a number on me, Andy. I worked so hard to help you with your school fees, and it just went to complete waste. You didn't even apologize sincerely. Oh, stop giving me such a hard time, little brother. I'm doing everything I can to go after my dreams. Don't you want me to be happy? I'm sure you understand. We're basically in the same position here. I didn't agree with your decision at all. I want you to do what makes you happy, of course, but you could have gone about it a different way. Jeez, just give me a break. Thanks to you, Mom was constantly insulting me and calling me names, and she kicked me out of her life. You gotta admit it, you had it coming. I can't believe you actually failed to get into medical school. I didn't want Mom to have to get her way. If I got in, she would have used that to her advantage. She never listened to me and never tried to support me. And all she did was manipulate me into living my life just to meet up to her expectations. Yeah, I know. I tried going along with it for a while to avoid the trouble, but man, it was exhausting. I couldn't take it anymore. I'm just gonna live my life the way I want to live it. That's not something you should be saying in front of me after everything you put me through. Look, I'm not causing you trouble anymore, am I? And Mom cut ties with you already. So what's the trouble? You're good now. Now all you have to do is run far away, away from all your troubles. When I said I was going to study abroad, Mom also thought I was running away. I don't understand why moving away to another place is considered running away. Come on, I'm sure the only reason you decided to move was to run away from the fact that you couldn't get into medical school, right? Honestly, bro, that's just lame. Oh, and just to let you know, I haven't been doing so good with making money these days. Won't be able to help you out, so don't even try asking. Even after all the times I've helped you out, I really can't stand you and Mom. Just stop bothering me. I don't want anything to do with you anymore. Nothing good will come out of staying in touch with anyone from the family. Oh yeah, no problem at all. In fact, that's why I contacted you today. When things don't go according to plan, there won't be anyone welcoming you back. No matter what happens, you better not be asking us for help. You're on your own. Yeah, I get it. I didn't expect a single thing from you guys. Have a good life.
Benjamin! I can't believe how successful you've become. You're practically a celebrity now. I saw you on the news. You're the chief doctor at one of the top hospitals in the U.S. What in the world happened?
Who is this?
What do you mean? It's your mother, Heather. I was so shocked when I saw you on TV. To think that my precious son has found so much success.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I don't have a mother.
What kind of nonsense is that, dear? I am your one and only mother.
I already blocked my mom's number previously. I shouldn't be able to receive messages from her.
So that's why. I never got any replies when I messaged you before. That's why I decided to change my number and try contacting you again.
Why would you go that far just to try and contact me? We've already cut ties. We have nothing to do with each other now.
Why are you treating me like a stranger, dear? It's not like we can erase the fact that I'm your mother. Our relationship can overcome any obstacles. There's really just no words to describe how proud I am of you. I knew you could do it.
Huh? Well, thanks, I guess.
And also, I needed to ask you for your help with something. I'm actually struggling quite a bit financially. I could use some help, even just a little bit. Now that you're successful, I'm sure it won't be a problem, right?
Obviously, I'm gonna have to give this one a hard no. Why do I have to go out of my way to help a stranger? Sorry, but you're gonna have to find help somewhere else.
Why are you being so cold? Don't tell me you still resent me for what happened. You're upset because I kicked you out of the house. You know you're welcome back anytime. There's a home for you here. Let's just let bygones be bygones.
No thanks. I'm actually very satisfied that we were able to cut ties early on. My life has been great ever since. I don't have any resentments left, and I'm not upset either. Well, I'm actually really busy now, so I'm gonna have to go now.
Don't go just yet. Can't you listen to what I have to say? You don't even want to know why I need the money in the first place?
This has nothing to do with me at all. What's the point in listening to you when it has absolutely nothing to do with my life?
I can't believe you'd say something like that to your mother. Your mother is struggling so much and you don't care at all? Don't you think you should be worried about me a little more?
You were the one who wanted to cut ties with me, okay? You told me not to rely on you no matter what happened. But when you need help, you try to rely on me after all these years? Quite frankly, you're being selfish and inconsiderate.
Please, just try to understand my situation here. I didn't know that your brother, Andy, didn't actually end up becoming a doctor. What was that boy thinking, dropping out of medical school?
Oh, so he didn't tell you the truth after all. Just like you when you were younger, he wanted to chase after his dreams. Something about wanting to be a stand-up comedian?
You've got to be kidding me. So, he really didn't end up becoming a doctor. I couldn't get into contact with him and I thought something was off. Then after some years, he finally started answering my messages and calls.
Let me guess, he came home after racking up some debts and needs your help?
How did you know? He couldn't pay off his debts on his own. He tried becoming a stand-up comedian, but things didn't go well apparently, and then he got addicted to gambling and kept losing money. He told me that he had no other option but to come back home, and that he needed me to help him pay back the debt. Unbelievable. What does he expect me to do about it?
Huh? I thought you said you thought he was brilliant and accomplished. Better than me, right? Ring any bells? I'm sure it wouldn't be too much trouble to take care of him then. Mother and son, both quite like the dreamers. I'm sure you'll be able to understand each other and get through this together.
How about you then? Didn't you chase after your dreams and move abroad? You ended up going to one of the best medical schools you could get into, got good grades, and became a famous doctor. How amazing is that? Since you're also a dreamer, I'm sure you understand us, right?
No. I actually had a plan that I followed, and that's why I was able to succeed in the end. Please don't think that you were in the same boat. You and Andy are just plain irresponsible.
But I have to say, I was really shocked about the turn of events. I remember when you couldn't even pass the exam to get into medical school. But then you moved away and got into an even better school. Who would have imagined?
Oh, since it's all in the past, I'll just let you know that I failed that exam on purpose.
On purpose? Why would you do that?
I already knew that I wanted to study abroad before taking my first medical school exam. If I had passed the medical school exam back then, it would have been difficult for me to leave the house and become independent. I feel like I would have just become your pawn. I didn't want everything to go according to your plan. It just didn't sit well with me.
Are you serious?
That's why I didn't write my name on the test and turned it in. Honestly, I'm quite certain that I would have gotten close to a perfect score otherwise.
What the hell? Why would you keep such important information from me?
I knew that if I told you, you would just manipulate me into doing whatever you wanted, and I'd live like a doll being controlled by you for the rest of my life.
I guess I can't deny that, but there's no use in dwelling in the past. More importantly, I need you to come home as soon as possible. Actually, your dad's wife found out about us.
My dad?
I know that I told you and Andy that your father passed away, but the truth is he's still alive. He actually already had a family of his own. That's why I try to make sure your dad's new family never found out about you and Andy.
That's what I thought.
What do you mean?
I already knew. I always thought it was so weird that you constantly had money coming in when you never worked, even though in the end you ended up using all that money for yourself. And then there was that big hospital that you never wanted to go to. It was the best hospital in our area, and you kept avoiding it even after I kept trying to take you there. So I did some research.
I have to say, I'm impressed how intuitive you are.
Thank goodness I cut you out of my life. I definitely do not regret my decision. So, what, did the wife end up making a fuss after finding out that you hid the fact that we exist? Then the guy cut you off, right?
Wow, you really are brilliant. That's exactly what happened.
Well, after doing what you did, what did you expect? Actions have consequences, and now you have to pay. It has nothing to do with me at all. Why don't you take care of your own messes? Don't drag me into this.
How could you be so cold-hearted towards your own mother? I know you're making good money now. You don't have to be so stingy. We're family, right? I'm sure it won't be too much trouble to help me out.
Stop acting like we're family just when it's convenient for you. This is all because you couldn't let go of your darn ego. You had it coming. You never respected my thoughts or my wishes even once in my life. So now, it's time for you to finally face your karma, whether you like it or not. After that, Heather's number was blocked by her son, Benjamin. On top of the debt that Andy brought home, Heather had to find a job to finally support herself. In the midst of her despair, having been cut off from the married man she was with, she's struggling now and can barely pay her own bills. Considering that all that she could do is put her and her ego before everything else, it makes sense that she's left with no one else to rely on. Looks like she's gonna have to find a way to dig herself out of this on her own.
Hi, Kara. I was pretty tired, so I decided to go straight home. I'm going to leave the rest of the work to you guys.
Wait, what do you mean by that? Anna, you can't just go home. It's still only 4 p.m. You have to work till at least 6 p.m.
You don't get it? It means that I decided to go home without coming back to the office. It's not that difficult to understand, is it? Just how dumb are you?
I understood what you meant. I wanted to ask you why you thought it would be acceptable to go home at that time. There's still around 2 hours till we finish work today. You can't just leave early by yourself. It's not fair for everyone else. We're all still working here at the office.
I was out for a meeting with one of our business partners anyway, so it's too far to go all the way back to the office.
What are you talking about? You didn't have a meeting like that scheduled today. You were meant to be working in the office all day today.
Wait, really? I had no idea. I've already forgotten what I did this afternoon. I tend to forget things that aren't important to me.
That's not an acceptable excuse at all. I know that you haven't forgotten anything. Where did you go this afternoon?
So, you want to know where I ate lunch today? I ate lunch at the nice cafe right next to the station. The food was really good and I liked the atmosphere inside. I met up with one of my friends at the cafe and ended up staying for much longer than I had originally planned. I couldn't be bothered to go back to the office and that's why I came straight home.
So, you're telling me you were at that cafe the entire afternoon?
Yeah, I guess so. There's no problem with that, right? It doesn't really matter if I don't get any work done. Someone else can just cover for me.
You better not be serious about that. That's not an acceptable thing to do when you're employed.
Why not? Working isn't even that important. It's just a way to kill some time before getting married. Women don't need to work once we get married. I guess you wouldn't know because you're still single. Well, this is true for attractive women like me. I'm not so sure about you, though. You might have to keep working even after getting married.
What do you mean by that?
I'm only working right now because my dad told me that I should get employed. I also thought it would be more appealing to my future husband if I'm not unemployed. That's why I decided to get employed. I wanted to be seen as great wife material.
So, that's the reason you're working for this company? I'm not going to judge you for that as long as you're not a nuisance for your coworkers. However, there's been many complaints about your attitude and your work ethic recently. Do you not realize that you're causing so much trouble to everyone around you?
You're starting to get, annoying, Kara. Stop sending me a huge wall of words. I don't feel like reading it all.
What did you just say?
I just want you to stop talking to me in this tone. You're making it seem like I did something bad.
You did do something bad. That's why I'm talking to you about it. I am your manager, by the way. Would you be able to show me some respect?
Why should I show you respect? I don't even like you that much. You shouldn't forget that I could easily get you fired from your position.
What are you talking about?
Stop getting ahead of yourself just because you're a manager. Anyone can become the manager of a pathetic department like this. I can also get you fired whenever I want to. All I have to do is ask my dad.
There is no way that's possible. I really have no idea why you think you could get me fired so easily.
So you really don't know about it then? You're so lame.
Would you please stop insulting me like that? It's very rude. I also have no idea what you're talking about at all.
Fine, I'll tell you then. My dad is the CEO of this company. You must be so scared to hear that.
Wait, what?
Do you see why I'm so special? I'm surprised that you didn't know about it. My dad asked me to work for him, so that's why I'm here. I have no passion towards this job, at all.
You really are hopeless. Is there anything else that you want to tell me?
You shouldn't try to get ahead of yourself. I'm going to get you fired if you're not careful. It's over for you as soon as I tell my dad to get you fired.
I understand your situation now. I just have one thing to ask of you. Could you please try to be more responsible when you're working? I would like you to complete the jobs that are assigned to you by yourself. This is the third time I've had to do overtime work because of you. Even if you have no passion towards this job, you still have to do your part. You're earning a salary just like the rest of us. It's something that you have to work for to earn. You have a responsibility to work like the rest of us.
Oh my God. Would you please stop telling me what is right and what is wrong? I'm tired of listening to you. Anyway, I have a party that I want to attend tonight. I want to change into nice clothes and do my makeup. I've got to go home and start getting ready. I'm not coming back to the office, okay?
Would you please try to listen to what I'm saying?
I am going to get you fired if you keep being this annoying.
Enough with that. Stop making ridiculous threats. I hope that you change your attitude toward work. This is the last chance I'm giving you.
I feel so sorry for you. All you can do is think about work. I'm going to make sure that I don't become an old grandma like you. I'm going to do my best to get married as soon as possible. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Did you listen to anything that I just said to you? Anna, why are you still not at the office? You're over an hour late. Would you be able to answer my calls?
Oh, I'm sorry. I completely forgot to contact you about it. I'm taking a day off today. I was meant to text you like an hour ago, but I accidentally fell asleep again.
So you're running late because you overslept?
Actually, I'm like totally awake. It's just that I'm not really in the mood to go to work today. So that's why I'm taking the day off.
Are you seriously telling me that you're not coming because you don't feel like it? Did you really think that's an acceptable reason to be taking a day off?
I think you should really watch your tone when talking to me. Do you not remember what I said to you the last time we talked? Do you really want to lose your job?
I also have to talk to you about that too.
Not today. I don't feel like it. I already told you that I'm not going to work today. Please, just leave me alone. I'm really hungover, so I'm taking the day off. My dad's the CEO of this company, so you can't complain.
What are you talking about? My father is the CEO of this company.
Wait, what did you just say?
I just told you that my father is the CEO. Your father is not even close to being the CEO of this company. He's just the manager of this branch office.
What are you talking about? Isn't that the same thing as the CEO? He's the most important person in this office. That must mean that my dad is the CEO.
Do you not understand the difference between the CEO and a branch office manager? You should probably go back to school and learn everything from scratch again.
I don't like the way you're talking to me. Do you really want to get fired that badly?
That's what I should be saying to you. Are you sure that you want to get fired?
What does that mean?
My father is the CEO of this entire company. There is a good chance that I'm going to be taking over as the CEO in the future. That's why I'm working very hard in this office. I decided to work at this branch office so that I could gain experience and see the entire company from the inside. I was working at the head office of the company before coming here temporarily.
Could you, hold on a minute? I don't really understand what's happening.
Are you able to read English, or are you still too drunk to read?
I'm not drunk anymore. Is your dad, really the CEO?
Yes, he's the CEO of the entire company. This office is just one of the many branch offices that my father's company owns. I decided to tell you this because I could no longer stand your arrogant attitude. I just want to let you know that you're not invincible at all. You should stop acting like an arrogant princess.
An arrogant princess? I didn't do anything to deserve being called that.
How many days have you skipped work because you were too hungover? Do you not realize how much trouble you've caused to your coworkers? We've all had to work so much overtime to cover for you not doing anything.
Would you please wait a minute? I didn't think that you guys would be this mad about it. I thought it would be okay if I skipped a few days because my dad was the CEO.
Well, it's not okay at all. Also, your father is not the CEO. He came back from his business trip earlier today, so I reported you to him. I told him about your terrible work ethic and rotten attitude.
You squealed on me to my dad?
Yes, I did. He was so shocked to hear about it, he apologized to me many times. It was also decided that I would be the one to determine your future at this company.
What does that mean?
I can no longer stand your terrible work ethic and attitude. I have never seen you working properly at all. Even when you're at the office, you're always looking at your phone. You use the fact that your father was the branch office manager to your advantage and threatened all your coworkers. I don't think there's any point in trying to wait for you to change. I decided to give up on you.
What does that mean? I don't understand what you're trying to say.
It means that you're fired. There's no need for you to come to the office anymore.
What did you just say? I'm fired? Why does that have to happen? I didn't do anything wrong at all. All I did was take some time off from work because I was sick. Like, hello?
Even if that were the truth, you should still be telling me before your work starts. Go back to working a part-time job and learn the basic rules of society. A person like you has no place working a full-time job at a company. You completely lack morals.
Wait, you can't do this to me. Look, I'm really sorry about my attitude and my work ethic. I promise that I'll try to change. Please don't get me fired.
I thought that you have no passion for this company. Why don't you hurry up and get married so that you don't have to work?
I might have said something like that, but I didn't really mean it. I can't lose my job right now. My dad's going to kick me out of the house if I become unemployed again.
Wait, really? Why would he kick you out?
I was unemployed for 2 entire years after I graduated from university. He got angry with me and told me that he would kick me out if I didn't find a job. That's the only reason I started working for my dad's company in the first place. If I get fired, I'm going to have to find a new job elsewhere. I don't think that's possible for me. I promise, I'll do some work if you let me keep working here. Please don't actually fire me.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be changing my mind after hearing that. It sounds like you only want to stay here so that you don't get kicked out of the house. That's not a good enough reason. I also discussed this with your father, and he agrees with the decision.
No way! You discussed this with my dad? Oh, please forgive me. I'm really sorry. I promise that I'm going to focus on work from now on. Look, I admit that I was being very arrogant and my attitude toward work was definitely, not acceptable. But I've learned my mistake and I promise I'm going to change for the better, okay?
It's a little too late for that. The damage has already been done. You had some contracts assigned to you that needed to be completed by today. I'm guessing you haven't even started on it, right? I can't have you causing this company any more trouble. We've all had enough of you. I'm going to be telling the Human Resources Department to fire you immediately. There is no need for you to come to the office anymore.
Please wait. I'm really sorry. I really don't want to lose this job. I'm begging you to forgive me. I'll do anything that you want me to do. Anything.
I'm surprised by how much your attitude has changed. Unfortunately, it's too late for that. Come and get all your belongings from your desk. Make sure that the desk is clean for your next replacement. Oh, and good luck with finding someone to get married to. Although, I do recommend that you also find a job, especially if you're getting kicked out of your house. Anna got out of bed and rushed straight to the office to apologize. Once she arrived at the office, she started begging Kara for forgiveness. Unfortunately for Anna, it was already too late. Kara had already told the Human Resources to terminate her contract. Anna collected her belongings from her desk and left the office for the very last time. Anna's father was furious about what she had done and kicked her out of his house. Anna was unemployed and had nowhere to live. She ended up renting a rusty old apartment and started working a part-time job at the local grocery store. This was the first time Anna ever lived alone, and she struggled to pay for all of her living expenses. It looks like it might be a while before she has the time and freedom to look for someone to get married to. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and pressing the like button.
Hey, Carrie. you're planning on traveling for the holidays this year, right? I mean, the usual route, right? Is everyone gonna be there?
Yeah, back home to see my folks as usual. I can't wait to see them. Jesse's excited too. Why? Do you have something planned? Is there anything special going on this year? Everything under control at work?
Well, actually, I suddenly had something come up on the 23rd and the 24th. One of my regular customers needs me to be available on those days, and I can't get out of it. Sorry, but I have to take care of them. It's a big account.
Wow, that's unusual. But these things happen. Having to work over the holidays is tough, but you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
So, how should we work it this year? We'll have to adjust the timing of our flights. Usually we time it so that we can get over to your folks' place before Christmas Eve, but that won't be doable this year. I mean, we could just go on Christmas Eve if you want. It'll be a late night, but... Or we could just pass on it this year. It's up to you. I'll do whatever works best for everyone.
Maybe Jesse and I will just go ahead of you this year. Then at least we can have 3 or 4 days to relax and enjoy things. That'll be nice.
Ah, that's a good plan. That should work out fine, I think. It'll be shorter than usual for me, but that's okay, just this once.
Okay, it's settled then. The 2 of us will go ahead of you. Then you can get your work done without rushing and come when you're ready. I'll let Mom and them know about it. I'm sure it'll work out fine.
Okay, sorry for the hassle. There's not much I can do about it, unfortunately.
Don't worry about it. We'll make it work. So, Jesse and I will leave in the morning on the 23rd. We'll take the earliest flight we can get.
She has her winter break too, so you'll be able to take it easy and relax.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and so is she, I'm sure.
You do seem happy lately. It's good to see you smile.
Yeah, it's always good to go back home for a bit. Good for the soul. Join us as soon as you can, okay? We'll all be waiting for you with food and drinks at the ready.
So, Carrie, for the last year or so, you've been pretty short and blunt with me a lot of the time. It seemed like you've always been in a bad mood or something, but lately you seem happier. Did something good happen? Why the sudden change?
It was probably just my menopause. Just female stuff, you know. I know my moods have been a bit unstable at times. I'm sorry about that. But I'm on medication now, and my mood swings have gotten better. Plus, it's the holidays, so I'm feeling good.
Oh, really? That's great that the meds are helping. And yeah, the holidays are a great reason to feel good. You ladies do have it rough, don't you? So many issues with your bodies, aging, and health.
Yes, we do. And I'm no exception. But I'm better now. Things are looking up. Help me!
Carrie, what's wrong? What's going on? Talk to me.
No, Papa, it's me, Jessie.
Jessie, why aren't you answering the phone, sweetie? You're scaring me now. Where did you and Mama disappear to? Where are you two? Aren't you at Grandma and Grandpa's place? That's where you were supposed to be. I've been worried sick about you both. What in the world is going on?
Papa, please, don't call me again. Just don't. We have to just text on WhatsApp right now. It's quieter.
Why? What are you talking about? What the hell is going on? Where are you? Tell Papa what's going on.
I have to be quiet or Mama will find out I'm talking to you. I can't talk. I'm secretly texting you on WhatsApp right now. If she finds out, she'll be angry for sure.
Grandma told me that you guys aren't there. Where are you? You were supposed to go there ahead of me, but you didn't. Where did you go? Did something happen? Where's Mama? What's she doing?
I thought we were going to Grandma's place too. But then, when we arrived, it was at a house that I never saw before. I don't know where we are. Mama said this is where we'll be living from now on.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? Whose house are you at?
It's some man that I've never met before. It's his house.
He's about your age, I think, Papa. He's old like you. Mama says he's my new Papa. What does that mean, Papa? I don't want a new Papa.
Your new papa? No, he is not. I'm your only papa.
I don't like him. He's weird. He calls me honey and he gives me the creeps. He's always following me around trying to talk to me. I want to go home, Papa.
Jesse, can you guess where you are right now? Any ideas of the town or the street name?
I don't know, Papa. I don't know. Papa, please come get me. I don't want to be here. I want to go home.
Okay, stay calm, sweetie. Can you search your location on Mama's smartphone? Do you know how to do that? Just open up the Maps app. It should show you a map or an address. Take a screenshot and then send it to me, okay?
Okay, Papa, I think I can do it. I'll try.
I'll come and get you real soon, Jesse. You just stay calm and wait for me.
Wait a minute. When were you two texting on WhatsApp?
Hello, Carrie? Is that you? Are you there? Just what do you think you're doing? And why have you taken our daughter?
Jesse just grabbed my phone and started texting with you without asking my permission. That girl is such a pain sometimes. I should have known she was getting up to something. She was much too quiet. I can't leave her alone for a second without her causing some kind of trouble. Sheesh.
Jesse showed me exactly where you two are right now, Carrie, and I'll be arriving there soon, so don't you move an inch from there.
It's better if you don't come, Trevor. Please don't come here.
The jig is up. You didn't factor our daughter into your plan, did you? If you're gonna just disappear, you should have persuaded Jessie better, or else you should have done it when she was a baby and wouldn't have resisted. You must have really put some thought into this plan, though.
Yes, well, I've wanted out of this relationship for a long time now. I can't live with you anymore. I reached my limit years ago.
Then just ask me for a divorce. What the hell are you even doing with this disappearing act? And whose house is that where you've imprisoned my daughter? And what's "this is your new papa" supposed to mean?
Do you really need me to explain that to you? Isn't it obvious?
Maybe not, actually. Either way, I deserve an explanation. So, what kind of sketchy place have you taken my daughter to?
This is my home now. And even if you come here, you aren't welcome and I won't let you in. If you try to come in, I'll call the police and report an unlawful entry. So don't test me.
Oh really? That's your plan? Then you should know that I'm not the only one headed over there right now.
Huh? Who else is coming?
I took the liberty of calling your folks for assistance on this. They were as shocked by all of this as I was. It's gonna be a big family gathering. Carrie, I hope you're ready. It should be interesting.
You called my folks? For assistance?
Yeah, it's the holidays, so of course your brother and sister were at home too. Excellent timing, huh? They're all gonna show up there together any minute. You can tell them all about it yourself. It's a really good thing everyone is all together for the holidays, just as planned.
Why would you involve them in this? They've got nothing to do with this. You've crossed a line with this.
Your folks are the kind of people who care about appearances, Carrie. You should know that even better than I do. Your mom and dad are especially furious. They were both out of their minds with anger, saying stuff like, "We're gonna bring back that stupid daughter of ours."
You're lying, right? I don't believe you. They're all actually on their way here right now?
Well, their place is a lot closer to your love nest than ours is. You do the math. They say they're almost there now, any minute now. As for me, I'm still about 40 minutes away.
You're the worst. You have no right. You're scum. Trash. Why did you have to drag them into this? Totally uncalled for.
It looks like they had no idea about your disappearing act, just like I didn't. I bet you were planning on ditching them too, weren't you?
Hardly. I fully intended to contact them after things settled down. They'd have forgiven me after a little time passed. I'm sure about that.
After things settle down?
Meaning after I divorce you. I had divorce papers drawn up before I left. They're at the house.
Oh, is that so? That's news to me. The husband is always the last to know. Where are those papers then?
They're in the living room cabinet, in the same drawer with the scissors and that stuff.
So, you really had this all planned out far in advance, but not planned out well enough to avoid having my girl Jessie snatch your phone from you. What a good girl she is.
Shut your mouth! It was all going according to plan until she decided to text you.
So, what's your next move? Oh, your mom just texted me. She says they just got there. Say hi to them for me.
What? They're here already.
There's nowhere for you to go now, Carrie. The walls are all closing in. Can you feel it? But that's probably for the better anyway, isn't it? You'd have been followed to the ends of the earth by me and your family. No way in hell we would have let you kidnap Jessie like this. Hello? I'm about to arrive. What's going on there now? What's the situation?
Papa, it's me, Jessie.
Oh, hi, sweetie. What's going on there now? Are you okay? It must be getting pretty messy there by now. Are they arguing?
Grandpa and Grandma are here, and Aunt Christy and them are here too.
Everyone's there to help you, my sweet girl.
I know, Papa. You're coming too, right, Papa?
I'll be there soon, sweetie, I promise. In just a minute. Just hang on, okay? So, what's your mama doing?
They're all talking in the other room. Grandpa and them are really upset and yelling. I think Mama's crying.
I see. I'm so sorry that you have to see all that, Jessie. You have to understand that it's not about you, okay? This is all about your mama and me. You didn't do anything wrong, sweetie.
I know. Are you and Mama gonna get a divorce? Mama's cheating on you, isn't she? This other guy is her boyfriend, right?
Yeah, we're probably gonna split up. I guess she doesn't love me anymore. I'm so sorry about all of this, Jessie. I'm so sorry to have put you in this situation, my sweet girl. Please forgive us. You must have been scared being taken to a strange place like that, huh?
I was confused at first, but I'm okay now. I just want to go home. Papa, if you're gonna split up with Mama, please take me with you. I don't want to go with Mama. I don't want to be with her and the weird guy.
If that's what you want, I don't mind at all, sweetie. I'm so happy to hear that from you. I want to be together with you too, together for a long time. But what about Mama?
I don't care about her. I definitely want to go with you, Papa.
Okay, it's settled then. You'll live with me.
Yay! That's great, Papa. I hate her.
Why? Did something happen? What happened?
She hit me. She slapped me.
What? Why?
Mama told me to call that new guy Papa. I said no way. Because that guy isn't my Papa. Then she slapped my face.
She slapped you for that? That's really terrible. She shouldn't have done that. I bet that hurt, huh?
Yeah, but more than that, I was angry. I didn't care if she hit me again. I'm not calling that guy Papa ever. I mean, that guy stole Mama from you. My real Papa.
Yeah, that guy is pretty terrible too. She shouldn't be with him, but suddenly having to call someone new Papa is really tough, huh?
Yeah, it made me feel gross. You're my only Papa.
That's right, sweetie. I'm your one and only Papa, and I always will be. I'll scold Mama about it properly when I talk to her.
Yeah, do that. Oh, she's back.
Pass her the phone so I can talk to her, okay?
Okay, love you.
Hey, Carrie, you there or not?
Now what do you want?
It looks like your folks really put you in your place. I'm grateful to them. At least someone in your family has some morals. It's lucky that they didn't tolerate cheating and that kind of thing. How did the apple fall so far from the tree? I bet they told you that you're an embarrassment to the family. They're right.
Why the hell are you so focused on killing my chance of happiness? All I want is to be with the man I love. Is that so much to ask?
Be my guest, but don't abduct my daughter and get her wrapped up in your mess.
Was I supposed to leave her too? Never! That's too cruel to do to a child.
It's even more cruel to drag her all over the place while running away from your marriage, not to mention depriving her of a real father. By the way, how long have you been carrying on with that guy? I think I know the answer, but your attitude changed about a year ago, so it must have started around that time, right?
Yep, so you actually were paying a little attention to me.
I knew it. You were so short and blunt with me for so long, and then suddenly you softened up recently. I knew something was up with you. That must have been you suddenly feeling happy after you made the decision to run out on me, huh?
Exactly. I was looking forward to getting away from you, and the light at the end of the tunnel suddenly became visible.
You blamed it on menopause, but obviously something more was going on and it was impossible to ignore. What a fool I was, but better late than never, I guess.
When I met him, I felt like it was destiny, like he was my soulmate. He told me to leave you so that we could be together. I never thought I'd be the object of a man's desire like this again at my age. It was like a dream.
At your age, yeah, not likely. It's kinda disgusting, to be honest.
Say what you want. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter at all. He's gentle and kind and treats me like a queen, like I deserve to be treated. I thought that we could be happy together, he, Jesse, and me, but it doesn't look like we can after all.
No?
Jessie has completely rejected him. She wants nothing to do with him.
Yeah, she did say that he gives her the creeps.
He's such a good guy. I don't understand why she hates him so much. She says she wants to go back with her real papa. What's so good about you? I just don't get it.
For starters, I'm her father and she loves me. Plus, good guys don't get involved with married women. Both you and he are scumbags in my book.
Don't talk about him that way. Jesse's been really mean to him too. I think she made him angry.
Oh, he's angry, is he? That's hilarious.
For some reason, he seems to be angry at me. And I thought he was my only friend.
What? Does he hate you now?
No! He's upset by this mess, and he got a bit angry with me just now. I think it was because all my relatives showed up at his house.
What did he expect after wrecking my home and running away in the middle of the night? He should have been prepared for at least that much drama. After all, he stole my wife and my daughter. He shouldn't be getting upset about a little thing like your family showing up at his house.
I'm pretty sure that he thought I was already divorced, so it might be because of that, too. I decided to do all this with him before the divorce was finalized. He was probably upset because things got so out of hand.
Wait, so he's been knowingly sleeping with a married woman for months, and yet he somehow thought that you wouldn't join him until you had your divorce finalized? But then you just rushed ahead and did all of this without following procedure?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, my plan was to just disappear. It seemed like a simple plan. I left the divorce papers and I thought that it'd be finalized soon, so...
And you thought that I'd just give my stamp of approval to all that. It was never gonna happen that easily. Stupid.
Don't call me stupid. I just got an earful from Dad and everyone else too. So please leave me alone.
Yeah, well now I see why your boyfriend was so mad. He's probably been roundly condemned by your family like you have. Getting involved with you was definitely his bad, but being angry at being misled by you is totally understandable.
My folks said some pretty harsh things to him too. They accused him of seducing me and all kinds of other things. They told him to get lost too.
Oh, wow. They said all the things that I wanted to say to him. Credit where credit's due. My hat off to them.
No credit is deserved. He deserves sympathy, not insults.
Wow, it seems like you really like the guy. What, is he that rich or good looking?
He's not rich, but he's nice, I guess.
Does he make more than me?
Who cares about that? Money isn't everything.
Oh my god, please tell me that you're not giving him money too. Taking money out of our account and disappearing with him? Please tell me that wasn't part of your plan.
If I did that, there'd be an obvious discrepancy anyway, so I borrowed a little.
Are you serious? How much?
Not all of it. I left a little in the account.
Just how stupid are you? I can't believe this. I'm gonna have to tell your folks about this too.
Stop it. Please don't. My dad'll get so angry that he'll have an aneurysm.
Too late, I just texted them. That money you took was money for Jesse's future.
Yes, I know.
Unbelievable. What kind of mother are you? Didn't you think about Jessie at all?
I took it precisely because it was for Jessie, Trevor. I intended to take her with me, so of course I took that money.
Well, Jessie says there's no way she's going with you, and she'll never call that guy Papa. I'll take her and raise her myself.
You don't get to decide that on your own.
Just give me back my daughter and that money. Then I don't care what you do or where you go. Go and live your life however, wherever, and with whomever you want. I don't care. Jessie and I will go on together just like you never existed. After that, I got the stolen money back from Carrie and also some settlement money from her and her lover. There was a lot of disagreement about where Jessie would go, but it was painfully clear that she wouldn't accept going with her mother. In the end, Jessie's wishes were respected by all, and she came with me. Also, although it seemed like Carrie would marry her lover, she apparently ended up being dumped by him. He dropped her after all that uproar that he had to endure. I can't say that I blame him. So much for destiny. There was also probably some pressure from Carrie's parents on that matter. They called her lover a curse. They definitely wanted him gone, permanently. He may or may not have gotten money from them in exchange for breaking it off with their daughter. As for Carrie, who lost both her lover and her daughter as a result of all of this, she was exhausted and wasting away for a while, I heard. I have no idea how she's doing now, but I hope things have calmed down for her at least a little bit. Jessie is doing well and living with me, as she should be. The coming summer has reminded me of all these events. The lesson I learned is this: love sometimes makes fools of us all. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like the video and follow our channel for more great videos like this one.
Mina! Where the hell did you go? When are you planning to take me grocery shopping? I've been waiting for you to come and pick me up for a while now.
Hello, Lisa. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I thought that I told you I'd be going out to get some coffee with my friends today. I don't recall talking to you about taking you grocery shopping today.
Why should I have to talk to you in advance about this? All I want you to do is just take me to the grocery store, too. You're unemployed and always at home being lazy. I'm doing you a favor by asking you to take me to the grocery store. I'm giving you something to do. I really can't believe you're not here when I really need you. You really are such a useless person. You should be embarrassed by yourself.
I'm really sorry about this. I just had no idea that you would want to go to the store today. What do you need from the grocery store, by the way? I can stop by the store on my way home and get everything that you need.
This is why I hate unemployed people like you. You have no sense. You should know what I need from the store without me having to tell you. You really are so useless.
I'm sorry, but even if I was employed, I still don't think I'd be able to read your mind. Would you just be able to give me a list of things that you want me to buy?
Toilet paper! I can't believe that I'm having to tell you this. You really should try to use your brain more often.
I'll make sure to stop by the store and buy some toilet paper when I'm heading back home then. I'm also very sorry that I couldn't take you to the store today.
Yeah, you better do that. You are pretty useless after all. Make sure that this never happens again. Just having an unemployed person like you in my house is enough stress already. I wish that you were a little more useful. I think that most of your mom friends have part-time jobs and are doing something useful every day. Aren't you embarrassed by yourself?
I'm really sorry about that. But the reason I became a housewife was because Tom asked me to become one. It's not like I wanted to quit my job.
Stop making up excuses like that. This is why I really don't like you.
It's really true. We were planning on trying to have children right after we got married. That's why we decided that I should become a housewife and focus on raising our baby. At the time, I thought that this would be the best idea.
Where's the baby then? You guys have been married for over a year and you're still not even pregnant. What's the point of quitting work if you're not going to have a baby?
It's not that easy to become pregnant. There could be many reasons why I'm not pregnant yet. It's only been a year, though. I think we're just going to keep trying for a little while longer. I'm planning to go and see the doctor if I can't get pregnant after a few more months of trying.
You can't even get pregnant. That's like your only job. This is why I told Tom not to marry you.
Wait, what did you just say? You told him not to marry me.
I told Tom that it would be a bad idea to marry an old woman like you. He should have married a younger woman. A younger woman would have gotten pregnant already.
Did you just call me an old woman? I'm basically the same age as Tom. I really don't appreciate you insulting me like this.
Aren't you almost 32 years old already? That's pretty old for a woman. You really are so useless. You're a housewife that can't even get pregnant. What's the point of you staying at home all day? There's basically no point in you existing.
Did you really just say that to me? I think that's taking things a little too far. I'm very offended by what you just said to me.
I'm just saying the truth. I had no intention of insulting you at all. I just remembered something else I wanted to tell you. There's no need for you to come on the family vacation that we have planned next month. I really don't want you to come with us.
Wait, what? I was the one that made all the reservations for the trip.
You can tell all the details about the trip to Tom instead. I've already called the hotel that we're planning on staying at and canceled your name off our reservation.
So you're serious about this then?
I don't want Tom to have to waste his precious salary on taking a useless woman like you with us on vacation. I also don't see you as a member of my family either. This is a family vacation that we're planning to go on. You can't come either way.
I didn't know that you thought about me like that. I am your daughter-in-law. So you're telling me that you made me make all the reservations for this trip, and now you've canceled just my name off the reservation?
Yeah, that's what I did. A housewife like you should stay at home and clean the house. That's one of the only ways that you can be of any use.
Hey, Tom! It's an emergency and I need your help. Your mom just told me that she canceled just my name from the reservations that I made for our family vacation next month. She told me that she doesn't want me coming. What do you think I should do? Should I call the hotel and tell them to add me back to the reservation?
Why would you do that?
Wait, what? I just told you that my reservation got canceled.
Yeah, I know that already. Why would you try to add yourself back to the reservation? What you're trying to do makes no sense at all.
I thought that this was meant to be a family vacation. I don't want to be left out. It wouldn't really be a family vacation if I get left behind by myself.
My mom went through a lot of effort to get just your reservation canceled. I think that we should just leave the reservation as it is.
So you're basically telling me that I can't come on this family vacation? Even though I was the one that planned the trip and made all the reservations?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm telling you.
Tom! I can't believe you could say that to me! You were meant to be my husband, right? You should be on my side. You should be trying to convince your mom to let me come on this trip.
I know that I'm your husband. I am also my mom's eldest son. I think I'm going to have to side with her on this matter. I really like my parents, after all. She also does have a point. You are a pretty useless housewife.
I can't believe you're really saying that. You were the one that asked me to become a housewife for you. I quit my job because you told me to. I kind of regret doing that now. You always come home late at night recently. I am left in the house alongside your mom the entire time.
Well, you should be grateful that my mom is willing to spend some time with you.
What are you talking about? You know how she treats me like, right? She always treats me like a slave. She's also constantly asking me about when I'm going to get pregnant. How am I meant to get pregnant when we haven't even slept with each other for over half a year? Why do I have to get blamed for not becoming pregnant?
You really need to shut up. You can be so annoying at times. I'm really tired from having to work all day. I don't have the time to be listening to your complaints. Can't you just figure this out between yourselves? Just talk to my mom about it directly.
I'm not asking you to solve this for me completely. I just wanted you to listen to me. I'm meant to be your wife, aren't I?
This wouldn't be a problem if you just listened to what my mom tells you to do.
Wait, what? That's your solution to this?
As long as you listen to what she says, she won't get mad at you. Also, my mom is always correct. She's never wrong about anything. Have you not thought about the fact that maybe you're the one that's in the wrong?
I can't believe you're really saying this.
Anyway, make sure that you don't come on the family vacation with us next month. My mom gets into a bad mood whenever you're around. You can clean out the house while we're all gone.
I'm so shocked, Tom. Do you even see me as your wife?
Well, my mom always calls you a useless and unemployed human being.
Does that mean you think that way about me too, then?
I think we've talked about this enough already. Please, would you make an effort to get along with my mom? I also don't want you to involve me in your own troubles.
Okay, fine. I understand the way you think now. I won't bother trying to go on the family vacation with you guys either. Hello, Lisa. Do you have a moment? There's something that I need to talk to you about.
What do you want from me, you useless piece of trash?
We're having so much fun on this vacation, by the way. I think it's mostly because a certain someone isn't here with us. I see. I'm very glad that you guys are all having a good time on the vacation. Anyway, I have something I need to ask you.
There's no point trying to join us on the vacation. I'm not going to allow it. My family and Tom's sister's family are all having a great time on this vacation. We don't need an unemployed stranger like you to join us. Make sure that you clean out the entire house while we're gone.
The house no longer exists.
Wait, what did you just say?
This is what I was planning to talk to you about. Unfortunately, you seem to be very busy right now, so I'm going to give up. I'm going to get going then. I did tell you that your house is gone now. You guys can figure out what to do by yourselves.
Why are you suddenly telling me weird lies like that? There's no way our house is gone. What do you even mean by that? Did you move out or something?
Yes, I have moved out already. Did you not realize that I was packing up all my belongings from last week?
I guess you were gathering up all your belongings for some reason. You never told me that you were planning to move out, though. Does this mean that you're finally going to get a divorce from Tom?
Yeah, that's what I plan on doing. I've already filled out my half of the divorce papers and mailed it to his company. He can fill it out and hand it in the next time he goes back into work. I also sent all of your belongings to Tom's sister's house.
Wait, what? Why did you need to do that? I thought that you were moving out of our house. Why was there a need to send my belongings?
Were you not listening? I told you that house is gone. That house we lived in used to belong to my parents.
What? It belonged to your parents?
The house was given to me when my parents passed away. It was my property. Do you not remember me telling you about this? I guess you were saying something along those lines. I had completely forgotten about it. The house is under my name. I am the rightful owner of it. You were the one that moved in without my permission after I got married to Tom. It was supposed to be my house, but I didn't feel at home at all. I felt like a complete outsider thanks to you. None of that matters right now. What's happened to the house? I really liked living there. I wanted to cut ties with you and Tom completely. I decided to sell the house. I have too many bad memories with you in the house to continue living there. You sold the house? No way! I've left the rest to a real estate company. They're going to help me find a potential buyer. So that means we really can't go back to that house anymore? You guys can't go back. It's not my property anymore, so it would be trespassing. Now that I think about it, you tried to kick me out of that house so many times. It was my property, and you still tried to do that. That was all just a joke. I never would have really kicked you out. I really think that you should think about all this again. It's not a good idea to sell that house. Also, why are you getting a divorce? Did you even talk to Tom about this before deciding? He told me that he didn't mind if I got a divorce with him. I really wanted to get a divorce, so that's why I decided to go through with this. I really didn't want to spend any more time with a mother-in-law like you. I also knew that he was cheating on me. What a huge piece of trash. Wait, what? Tom was cheating on you? Yeah, he made me stay home and look after you while he was sleeping around with other women. He would either come home very late at night or the next morning. I barely even saw him at all. I thought that he was working overtime. That's why he was coming home late at night. There's no way he was working any overtime. He wasn't getting paid for any overtime work. It was all just a lie. You don't know that yet. Actually, I do know that he was cheating on me. I have proof. I've already decided that I'm going to divorce him. I have no intention of changing my mind about this. I've also sold the house, so we all have to move out. You should be grateful that I packed up all your belongings for you. I was even nice enough to send all your belongings to your daughter's house. Where am I meant to live then? I no longer have a house to live in. Why don't you ask your daughter for help? You're on vacation with her right now. Maybe she can let you move in with her. I don't think that's possible. My daughter has 3 children and they all live together in a tiny apartment. Then you and Tom can go and look for a place to rent out together. Either way, this has nothing to do with me now. Please try to figure it out without asking me for help. I can't believe that you're abandoning us like this all of a sudden. Tom might not be cheating on you. It could all just be a huge misunderstanding. I really don't think that you should go through with this divorce. It's a bad idea. I also don't want you to sell the house. I think that we can talk about this and figure everything out. I'm sure that we can get along well in the future. There's no way I'm ever going to be able to get along with you. I absolutely hate you. I only have bad memories with you. I don't think it's possible for us to ever get along. I have absolutely no intention of ever seeing or talking to you ever again. You don't need to go that far. I never treated you that badly. Actually, you did treat me very badly. I think that I have every right to cut ties with you completely. I was the one that planned and reserved everything for the vacation that you're on right now. I can't believe you decided to take my name off all the reservations. You must have a really terrible personality to do that. I guess I went a little too far. I still think it's wrong to sell the house and move all my belongings without telling me. All your belongings are in safe hands. I asked a moving company to pack and transfer all of you and Tom's belongings. I'll be asking you and Tom to pay me back for this. I got a really good lawyer. She says I can get plenty of alimony on top of the divorce settlement. Please stop what you're doing and think about it first. I told you that I can't live with my daughter. I want you to go and talk to Tom about all this. I don't think that you guys need to get a divorce. I am definitely getting a divorce from him. He's a piece of trash that cheated on me and ignored everything that I talked to him about. There's no way I am going to stay married to him after all he's done to me. I just told Tom about everything that you said to me. You should have received some calls from Tom. I think that he wants to talk to you. Yeah, I've received some calls and texts from him. It seems like he had totally forgotten that I was the owner of the house. It also seems that he wants to stay married to me so that he can keep living in that house. What an idiot. I can't believe I even got married to him in the first place. I really think that Tom regrets everything that he did to you. Everyone makes some mistakes from time to time. I think that you should give him a second chance. A piece of trash like him doesn't deserve a second chance. Also, there was one more thing that I forgot to tell you guys. I sent some of Tom's belongings to the apartment that his secret girlfriend lives in. Wait, what? I don't really want to talk to him anymore, so would you be able to tell him for me? I can't believe that he would sleep with his boss's wife while he was on a business trip. Tom really does love taking risks, doesn't he? That's who he was with! I can't believe it. I wonder how his boss is going to react to this. I also wonder if Tom's going to be able to continue working for that company. I really don't think he's in a position where he can afford to lose his job. He's going to need a lot of money in the next few months. He's going to need to pay me the divorce settlement and alimony. And he's also going to have to pay for a new place to live in. Rent in this neighborhood isn't going to be cheap. You guys were lucky that you didn't have to pay rent while you lived in my house. What are you planning to do then? Where are you planning to live? You must be in a terrible situation too. Why do you think that? You're unemployed. You have no source of income. What are your plans for the future? I really think that you should think this through again. All three of us are going to be in a lot of trouble if you go through with this. It would be better for all three of us if we tried to continue living together in your house. You don't need to worry about me. I have plenty of income. I actually own a few other properties in the area. Wait, what? I invested most of the money I inherited from my parents into real estate. I have a few properties that I'm renting out and that gives me a stable source of income. I got some advice from one of my friends that's really good at investing. I had no idea about any of this. Anyway, you don't need to worry about me at all. I have a decent source of income and I've decided on a place to live already. I'm really looking forward to starting the next chapter of my life without you guys. It feels like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders already. On the other hand, it looks like you and Tom are going to have a very difficult life ahead. I hope that you guys enjoy this family vacation as much as possible. It's going to be a while before your next one. Lisa and Tom started to panic when they realized that they no longer had a place to live. Both of them tried very hard to convince Mina not to sell her house. They both apologized to Mina many times, but it didn't work at all. Mina had already made up her decision. She was definitely going to get a divorce from Tom and sell the house that they lived in. Mina had sent Tom's belongings to his secret girlfriend's apartment. Tom's secret girlfriend was actually his boss's wife. Tom had been sleeping with his boss's wife whenever his boss went on a business trip for work. His boss happened to be at home when Tom's belongings arrived, and he found out about everything that had been happening between his wife and Tom. Tom was immediately demoted from his position at the company. Rumors about what he had done had spread around the company, and all his co-workers avoided him. It seems like it's going to be a matter of time before Tom decides to quit working at the company. Tom and Lisa still haven't found a place to live either. Who knows what they're going to do to solve this mess that they've managed to get themselves into. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and pressing the like button.